Some details about the physical properties, intensive and extensive. Recall that intensive property are physical properties that are independent of the amount of substance that you have. Whether you have a lot of it or a little bit of it, the value of that number does not change. An extensive property will get larger or smaller depending on the amount you have. Consider this unit right here. The price per gallon of, say, gasoline. It has two units to it, dollars and a volume over there. Now, these are both extensive properties. Dollars, they definitely change whether you have more or less. If you have more money, you got more of it. Gallons is a volume, and volume is an extensive property. As you have more matter or expand that matter, the volume changes. So that is two extensive properties, and I'm just going to put EXT kind of right there. But when you take two extensive properties and divide them by one another, what you're left with is an intensive value. Because consider the price of gasoline, whether you fill up your tank. Consider this number, whether you fill up your tank or get a half a tank. Whether you get 1 gallon or 2 gallon, you're going to get charged this ratio, $2.15. If you get 20 gallons, you're still going to get charged this ratio. It's not a sliding scale. Okay? A counterexample to this being an intensive property would say, let me phrase it like this. When you buy gasoline, you do not get a discount for buying in bulk because it is an intensive property. Whether you buy in bulk or not, the amount doesn't change. It's still $2.15. This right here is a density. I believe it's the density of lead, but I probably should have Googled that number. 9.18 grams divided by milliliters. This again is two extensive properties. The grams or mass of a substance is absolutely dependent on how much of it you have. And milliliters itself is again a volume. But when you divide these numbers by one another, you get a unit called density, and that is an intensive property. And maybe that example of buying in bulk works well with density as well. This is supposed to be the density of lead. Google it, double check that. Maybe make a comment. This density doesn't change whether I have a lot of it, like I bought in bulk, or I have a little bit of it, it's bought like a single serving. This is meant to explain the difference between intensive and extensive properties. Thank you.